Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Start the drive, back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Here's the second down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum, and a chance at a big play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ducks! Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Catch made on the left side. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball. Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Breaking free at the 35. He brings him down. It's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the 1st down.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Moore. With the catch, it's Hill. Finding space at the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can you get there? Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And that catch is hauled in. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That's caught. It's Terrell. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Here we go. They're going to go for it on 4 inches in their own territory.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line. And because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a 1st down for the offense.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. We come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And they will try out the field goal team here. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. takes the field again. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end, and got stopped. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. They'll give it to the back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hunt over the middle. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense going with the hurry up.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Inside the 30. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Moore. On the move now. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He has first down yardage at the 46. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys they were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And it's a bunch formation. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He hands it to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The ball is caught. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown. Owls. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Has the 1st down and more. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Ducks. They continue to roll up the score.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the 2nd half with another touchdown.
No problem with BXE right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Short throw complete to the tight end. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Off target and incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. It's Terrell.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They can't connect to costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
And here's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Davison. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt. So after adding to this big lead, they're set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Breaks an open space. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I really like the route here of the receiver. And in the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver.
Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The offense sets up with a first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And they're trying to punch it in here. 0 running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, FAU.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Second down after that completion. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Offense operates to the plus 46 after that huge gain. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
What a catch! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Leaning on the run game here late. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's second down here. Handoff from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quick throw caught on the left side.
Chris, that can maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in the game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback just kneels down.